So this is 4th Supreme Player League. It's opening match. Choi Jung playing Seongjin. So winner of the league, rank number 1 of the league, will challenge Seongjin Seo in best of 5 match. Oh, we get small avalanche here, or avalanche at least. Large avalanche? No. Okay. So this is here. We can get the small avalanche with that move. This is asking to play the large one. A standard move is to play there, right? Normal move is to play there. I think is AI expect this after the attach. Yeah. Maybe okay. AI says maybe here, but I think this is playable as well. And is there a big difference to? Okay, difference is not big to play this. Is okay, playable, just not AI favorite way here. And up to here, when there is here, this is forced, and when there is here, at this stage here, this black 4 is supposed to be forced. And yeah, here AI wants the small avalanche, so this will not happen as white extend. So what is this? Is there is a 3 and extend here, okay? So now you should turn here with 5 to defend the 2 stones. And here, after this, you can play it 7 here. This is the old variation. Old variation is you played here. After 7, you cut here right now. And you can still play this. But now variation is to play 7 here. To play like this. And you keep pushing, and after at some point there is fight here. Okay? There is fight here. And so that way is supposed to be the same. And the old variation is to play like this. Here, here, here. And this you extend, and there is capture, and here you can take. Okay? So black gets something on left, catch the 2 stones here, and plus 1, 3. White get 2 stones, so white get influence for top, black get influence for left. But nowadays, like, this is more the standard here. It became the main variation. And here you should keep pushing. Yeah. And a fight coming here, right? At some point, it's important to play the clump here. This can be good to play the clump. Okay, that's white here. So black territory here, there is a connection, and here you're supposed to play tiger mouths, right? Okay, that's a way to make it simple. 2 ways to make simple on this. Because this avalanche Joseki is one of the most complex. Like, there is a small avalanche, as we said. But there is also the large avalanche here. And that thing is one of the most complex Joseki here. With a Taisha. There is many variations. So here, way to make it simple. So when white here, black here is way to make it simple, okay? For black, when white tries, you know, white one tries to keep complicated here. But white wants to keep simple, just play it here. You know, this is, black goes for avalanche, and you don't want tricky variation, just connect. And that way, sorry, jump here, it's important. And now maybe black 7, or maybe what, here? 7 here? Maybe we'll just play this or this, it's possible. But you're supposed to extend, and this is end of Joseki, and you see this is keep things simple here. So when black here, when white here, black wants to keep it simple. Not bad. I think, let's see, is there a big drop in... No, yeah, there is no drop. The win rate, you mean about the win rate, is AI still says okay. So it's a way to keep things simple here. And, you know, black's blocking here, it's because black wants to play the top side, not the left side. Okay, that's a choice. And now it's about to approach on the top, or I think play top right corner or bottom right corner, but yeah, approach. I like that one. Is it also what A says here? No. I think you can play any of the two corners. It will be fine. And so, Sansan here is what I want. But I think approach is there is no trouble, but it's similar. There is pincer here right now, so of course Sansan is option, pincer is option. That you can also tenuki. So it jumped here. Oh, okay. Why not? Why not? He really wants to save, so I think it's white doesn't really like this. This is black and say it's Sente for black here, you know. Black and say Sente and play Chimera here or play the bottom left right now. So maybe, is it good to play here right now? Here, 10? Yeah, why not? If it's here and here, the top side can be bigger. So here. Yeah, but why I was telling maybe Tenuki is okay, and yeah, he says just play Sansan now here. Even if black played here, you will manage to get something here. And even if you Tenuki again, this is like black get this, but you still get moves on other place, so it should be okay. So that's something you can Tenuki right now. Or there is a way, maybe in white's, white played here, but maybe why not playing here and goes for some pincers. That can be a way. Following white's idea, I think I prefer that way. But anyway, it's playable to jump, right? So black's here, and there is a shoulder it. No, it's playing here. Okay, and AI also says you should play here. This is, maybe, what is the reason here? This is like, say, she wants to play simple. Don't play tricky thing in the opening. And when it's here, I think white wants to make it more complex, because earlier black's saying, I want to just build things and don't play big fight right now. So I think this white is more ready to play big fights. And oh, really, that one? I think for me this is a normal move is this one. This is supposed to be important. If black somewhere else, like maybe black can play around here, the white move 2 is important, and black's move here is supposed to be the way. So I'm a bit surprised about that one. Now here, even AI ready to play Kema here. I'm not sure of Kema. Okay, it seems the ace is playable to play there, okay. But definitely not white's favorite move here. Okay, so keep pushing here. So now, of course, you need to save stones, right? And here, okay. But now white play this. Okay, jumped. So this, of course, white's running here. Black's 2 is a strong one. Yeah, white's okay. Play this one. And black played here. So white has to escape with 4 stones. So jumped. Black here. White to defend. Black will keep jumping. Yeah. Yeah, it's important, you know. This is we group. And when you play, white has to defend top and top right at the same time as here. If you played around here, black 2 is a great move to fight. And white's playing here, black 2 is a great move to play here as well. So what happened? There is a white here. White here is looking for cuts. I think here. Oh. But black thing there. So this is supposed to be, there is it like a move like this to seal in? Like here, he is okay for white. I mean, here, you can take. So even if you take here, you get cut, squeezed. So you get a dumpling shape, and that's good for white here. For me, it looks good for white. You cut the stones, you know, you make profit. And black get just EV shape, there is 0 A shape from this. So what you take here, and there is a ceiling here, and this is, can you try to make, to play some Atari here? I think no, because, you know, doesn't matter what is your code rate. I think there is no code rate first. And this capture is like Atari, so white solving this thing is like, okay, you need to play there, but white already makes profit by capturing, and it's like you need to keep playing, and now white get the Sente after capturing so much. So I think it's okay for white, we attach. So white jumping here, important. And so black is not playing here. Okay. Okay, I like this move. Yeah, I like this move. So white jumping, and now black playing a Kusumi. Kusumi is important, because now Kusumi, you know, it's about what we talk. It's not possible to play 5 anymore because of capture. Okay? So this is because she's seeing the variation through 5 here, and that move, of course, defense. And here, okay, so that time here, when black is blocking here, I think white 2, you are okay to give up to get better fight here. I suppose. Okay, she played here. She played here. That's okay. That's rescuing everything, right? 2 connects, but better. Better, of course. And white has to take care of stones here. Right? So white's playing here. This white is telling, if black played here, there is a cut here. And or to save the stones. So this is you are supposed to defend. So black's playing here. Okay? So this is, I think, white's playing here. You just played here right now, and I think there is no really cut here. Is it better here, or is it just here good enough, right? You can block. You can play it here. Can you play this right now? Yeah. Maybe? The very worst case is you play there. As this connects, and this you connect. But maybe what if you attach here first, and you played here? I think it's 0 trouble here. I mean, this is white or plus here. There is no up to do anything. You can play there and here. You cannot play. You can play there. Yeah, you can play there. So that's okay. This is just. Can you play that and that? Yeah, no, it's. You can still capture this at least. But, the thing is, should capture here right now. So okay, white here. Blacks play this one. Okay. White defense. Blacks defend here. There is a cut. No. Okay, this one is... that shape is like you would like to play here. I think it's like... black doesn't like the idea. There is still a capture here. And that way... you can still use Agi here. Play that one. And that one. If it's here, you just need to play Atari. And so if you play there, there is Atari anyway. So let's see, the capture leads to nothing for black. Just disaster. So this is here. When it's here, it's like you're forced to take and capture, and this is white already gets on my shape, kind of. And maybe, what if you just play there? You know, maybe it's not solving anything for black. This doesn't really work. Okay. So maybe this doesn't work, and this is a disaster for this, I think. And you see 12 is defense for 25. So you can play this, but this. And it should be safe as a shape. So black playing here first. White connects, and now you can cut, right? Now you can cut because if it's here, this time it's different. There is 3 liberties. Here, you have time to take, okay? And maybe do you have time for this? At least it's better this time here. This time is better. You get more liberties, so less squeeze from white. So it should be better. And if white defends here, that one is capturing 2 stones, okay? So, but here, you know, it's like white chance to connect, but of course black connects here, looks safe. So that's why white connects here, and now the cut, yes, good for black, capture 2 stones. And now white here wants to keep fighting stones on top left. Okay, so black's defend, white's defend, and black jumping. Okay, so white still needs to save stones in center, so he jumped. And black jumping here, yeah, because capture 2 stones is just 1 eye, not enough to survive. So you should be careful. And that is still cut as well. So here, white extend. So this is white extend. If black jumping here, there is still way to play there to capture this. But what happened here, here, it's still safe about this, right? So this is, if white really wants to cut, white has to play 1 more. And this is black still able to make a shape here, right? I mean, this is I shape. This is I shape. So white here, okay. White here, black's blocking. White maybe will play bamboo joint here. No, playing here, okay, that is a Tori. That is a Tori, yeah. So black defense? No, black is securing I shape, right? And now white able to capture 2 stones. So white should be satisfied to capture these 2 stones. Is there something wrong here into black variation? Earlier it was not bad for black. Like 60% win rate. And I'm afraid that there is a drop here somewhere. Because for me it doesn't look bad for white to take these 2 stones. Losing these 2 is not a big deal, I think. But capture these 2 makes shape for white. And oh, okay, here. So one thing is here. This win rate for black here, 64%. So not bad, right? And AI says it's really important to play there. White, okay, can play this one, but this time 5 forcing 6, right? And so this is really different of the game. Compared to the game, it's really different. And there is 9 and there is 10, and I think it's black able to make 2 eyes, no problem. But don't be cut. And black's playing here, there is a cut, right? So the cut is reducing by 10% the win rate. So this is like 10% loss. 10% win rate loss. Yeah. So this is like first big mistake in the game. Before there is some few moves not really accurate from white, and black was slightly better. Almost 65% win rate. So it was still close game, but slightly better for black. And because she played here, white get the cut, and she lost the small advantage she gets before. And okay, AI still says, so this is, AI still says this is not bad for black, 56%, but she didn't get the best she can do in this area. And so here, she had to play this, for real. Okay, AI thinks different. Okay, and this one is losing almost 10 again. Because now it was 43% win rate for white, now it's 53, so she's losing 10%. She's losing 10%, and what AI says is you should play Kosumi here because this Kosumi, you know, there is no problem with this anyway. Like, you can defend here. Maybe, yeah, just defend here. Maybe you play that early. And then you defend. Or maybe, do you defend here? Why not? Or maybe just you connect. And you know, white stones, they're not alive. So anyway, when there is Kosumi here, this is white needs to do something here. And I think she's missing that so urgent. And when you see this is like urgency, you know? And white, okay, can play 8 here, but for which profit here? Maybe you can play here, but after, what you do? You defend here, but what happened to white on right side? You need to defend them. So AI says you should play there. And after, this is okay. Black had time to play here and white will resist. But this is like, yeah, stones here, not perfectly alive, right? Like when you play it here, this is no, you can't really. But this is black will manage. But playing here is wrong direction. Now white can take care of this better with a jump. Yeah, okay. And AI wants more here. But anyway, it's you can take care in better way of white stones. And this small difference is losing 10% win rate. Because of white here instead of this one, chance for black are the same. Oh. Okay, because, yeah, the side was important. When there is one, AI says you played one here for black. And, okay, because you played a move here, you're not in big trouble. Like here, you played peeping move, the other order, like this. Okay, similar result anyway. And after you get this, you will manage for black, of course. And you get territory on the side. So why not? So it was chance for black, but black played there. So white able to play on the right side, right? And that's important. So that way, okay, super close game anyway. Super close game, but now it's white slightly better game. Okay. So black played here. It's like black missed a chance in the fight here. Okay. So here, black's playing here, okay. Now white get a peeping move. And you see, instead of black increasing a lot the right side, its even top right corner has been reduced here. And that's annoying here. Yeah, okay. This is you can't cut here. So there is no problem with this. It's just you cut here. So white shape is okay. Black defense here. And do you play some... How many I shape for white here? Maybe you need to defend. Yeah, okay. Because I think it's not related to ice. So white's playing here because you still need a way out here. Black's playing here, white, okay, playing here, but again here, I feel like it's a trouble for black, because the way white will make a shape here, it's reducing black corner. So the way to make a shape for white is to reduce black territory. So I think there is something wrong in that fight. The direction of the fight for me looks wrong here. Maybe when there is Kosumi here, you know, why not playing this first to try to induce your way out here or something? Okay. Okay, and so here, this one, AI plan here. It says here, you should play this, and this is a much more brutal version here. But it seems, you know, it's urgency of situation. You need to get a strong variation to make profit into this. You can be destroyed, you know. And maybe what do you need the defense here or not, or do you just play there? White 12 is okay, right? Not so simple here because this Satori working, right? I mean, if you connect or tag capture, let's say connects, this is not working here. Not working here. So it's trouble for black here. I mean, white will survive with no problem. So if you play there is still this anyway. So there is no hope, and there is no hope. So you need to fix this, right? Like here. But yeah, this is a fight. Yeah, this is a fight. And anyway here, you need life for right side. So this is like you will need here. But in that case, if you kill 4 stones, great for black. He makes profit. Black makes profit here. So playing here, I think it's losing a lot. Yeah. It's losing 10%, that Kosumi. So 10% win rate. Ah, but after, what happened here? That's crazy. It seems the pipping move here not so great. Not at this stage. So yeah, AI says, anyway, you see later, in the variation after, variation in top right, at some point you needs 1. You need to come back around 1 here. And so that's a good move to play right now. Oh, okay. So the truth is here, the variation, I was thinking like, there is a damage and that's annoying for black. But I think it's at some point there is a miss spot for white, for black. Okay, okay. And the game became good for black again? What the hell? Okay. But when white here, first it should be Kosumi. But I think at some point there is a... Oh, okay, here. So, when white here, up to here AI says, okay, black, not so bad. Because I think white had troubles. But the... So here it says like, black win rate 60%, okay? And when black here, now this is white win rate 60%, it's like 20% mistake here. So what black should play here? Black should say just there is a sense and it's alive. Okay. The truth is, this group is alive for black. So you don't need to defend, just take Sente to play there. Because when you played here, there is troubles for this. And also when you played one, I think a Sansan will be a strong move against white here. Okay? So white's playing 2 here. Okay? And now when you pushed here, the top left will suffer so much. So this is a white chance, black chance here to get a big thing. When there is 3, there is a white 4, but now there is 5 here according to AI. Push with 6 and cut here. Yeah, okay, interesting. Is it like you kill the? Do you kill top left? Maybe. If you kill top left, it's nice, right? So AI variations ends after 10, but I think it's black will try to kill. Black will try to kill. And maybe black had to kill. But when black played here, it's losing 20% win rate. Now white good, but white didn't play the good thing. White should play here right now to cut, right? And it seems white already alive when black here, anyway. So white played here, and I think it's again black should tenuki. Is it true? Yeah, still black should tenuki, but black answer. So this makes again better for white, and white finally get the move here. Okay. So this is white finish head in the fight, you know. But still the game's super close. And both of them miss a chance in that fight. So black played this one. And is it really the correct direction here? Yeah, okay, ice is correct to play there. Yeah, but you see the jump here for white. Prevents blacks playing here was super big. Because now you really get territory here, you never under attack in top left, and much more simple. This one, of course, returning to save the 2 stones. Okay, so here, you can't escape here. If you played here, you just need to play here first or not? Not, because there is here, right? And this is a way to... Ah, you still need to defend anyway. Ah, yeah. What if here? I think you can do it like this. So here, I was thinking there is thing here, but yeah, no, it's okay here. This is your AP here, and this doesn't work. And this in a way, it's not so safe, right? And you can capture here, so not so great. And yeah, you can do this and this, yeah, or maybe that way here. You can't really do this because anyway, there is here, and when you play it here, this is you are winning anyway. So black and no time. So it's a nice resistance for white, and black Kusumi here, okay. White here, and black at trouble zone bottom side, maybe at some point. At least this, if black choose to play there, when you played here or here, the thing is, you know, what about black's shape here? Okay, you can try to get things here, but after, the shape, it's not too wise here. It doesn't seem to be too wise, so this can be troubles. So black played here. Okay, white should capture. Now black's playing here. White should connect. So black tries to make shape to get eye shape here to prevent Saji here. So black's playing here. I should secure one eye, I think. White here. Is it Sente? I think it's not. I mean, there is a black stone here to secure life. To secure, yeah, life on top right. But maybe is it, after this, is it like white here Sente? Yes, I guess. I mean, if you had to defend on the right, on top right, now white's play there, black doesn't get 2 eyes. So this is like, when there is 2, you need to secure eye shape here, okay? And now you can like attach or push. Push is better, or... I mean, this is big trouble, and this is even more. So you blocked, and you give this, and it should be alive 100%, but that's painful anyway. So, okay, answer. Push here, there is a block, and you need to defend, right? Okay, fine. Fine. And this is why I get Sente here, right? So white just do this in Sente? Yeah, okay, white's playing here. White wants to secure 2 eyes here. If he's not playing one more, he's not confident about securing life. I think there is one way to secure life really fast, is to play there. But maybe there is a G here. Okay, so here, black connects, so white should connect. And this is easy way to remove a shape in this area. Oh, okay. Okay, it seems that move here for black was terrible mistake. I think it's, yeah. This is, here, I told you this is black wants to solve the AG here. Afraid about this AG, but this is you had no time. You know, game is super close and any slack move is losing the game. And this is the I says played one here. Played one, okay. You will get moves like this and this. So you had to defend because there is a G. And you will get I shape. And this is enough to secure I shape. So after come back to here. And you reduce potential from potential on the left. But when she played here, that's way too defensive, it seems. And AI says here, you play this right now. Oh, that's, I'm not sure I get that one. This is because if you are cut, it's securing a shape. Probably yes. Yeah, okay. And anyway, AI doesn't say the group is in danger, but hopefully for black, white evaluation is different about the situation. This, when there is black here, white afraid for his A shape, so he played here. He played here, and according to AI, his black should play there. This is big because there is a jump here, right? And this was also reducing white here. So the thing is, let's say like white's playing here, okay? Congratulations, you catch one stone. Now, if you played some push here and played that, or to make a shape here for white, you know? Maybe you try something around here or like this one. Like, you know, this one is like you're forced to connect and you can try to make a shape here. I think you can make a shape. But now what about bottom left corner? Is there a chance that you kill? Like maybe you played here, or like here. Is it okay here? Like this, to try to kill white in bottom left. If you kill bottom left, it's great. So this can be troubles for white. But black answer, and this increases a lot white win rate. Again. It's like white playing here is losing 20%. This first this one is losing 30% win rate. It was 50-50 and now 80% win rate for white. But when white played here, it's just 60%, so drop of 20%. But when it's here, it's losing a 15% for black. So like every moves are mistake because both of them evaluation, their evaluation tells the same, but AI evaluation is different. So there is answer here, answer, and the push, and result after this. After black connects, win rate for white, 77%. But the truth is here, I think it's you don't even defend 3 stones here. Yeah. Because the AI says urgent to play there. That's really urgent. Oh, I know why we get this here, exchange here. How many A shape for black? Right now looks like maybe there is one here, but I'm not even sure. I mean, let's say like you played AI says here, but let's say now, so this one you connect, right? This is Zatori, let's say you connect. Well, maybe anyway, it's no I shape anyway. So here, this is you can remove, right? So this, even if you played here, this is 4 psi. If you played here, this is 4 psi. If you played here, there is Zatori. So this is 0 I shape. Of course, white needs to take care of his own space here, because when you play this, black's playing here, and this will be trouble for white. So white answers things, you know. But the shape here, right now, it's 0 I shape. So you block, and black has to find I shape. But black's playing here, and that's a big loss. This is still playable game, I think, according to AI here. But you need to push. And black's playing here, and white gets Sente. But I think maybe here still chance, right? Yeah, this is a big switch here. Win rate for white, 77%. Win rate for white, 45%. So it just lost 20%. 30%. He lost 30% on that move. So the truth is, yeah, this is you really should play this, because this is attack on black, and black forced to play there. It's really forced, and you can play this way. And this is troubles because of the I shape. And white playing here, black chance, because black group is perfectly alive. She answers here, but black group is perfectly alive. So play there right now. I think all the tiger mouth here, that makes some difference, right? So what is move according to AI? I still played the exchange, okay, play the exchange. And next move, okay, she played here. So I think this is no big damage because answers for white anyway. But this one I think unnecessary. Oh, okay. Actually, that one is losing something according to AI. Because I think it's losing opportunity to play this Atari. Yeah. Losing opportunity to play Atari here. So that's losing a thing. Yeah. This is anyway white, like you played one here. White's playing here. Consequences for black. 0. It's just, okay, white secures I shape. But playing 3, still threatening to remove the I shape. As this is no I shape. So you still get white 3 in that case. In reserve, if necessary. So that's still a good move to play 3. Also, when you play here, there is still cuts around here. So you need to defend. And so this can be nice shape for eyes, if you need. So I think awake some edges, so losing like 10%. But yeah, that move is losing 30% again. Because, this is, you really should play there. So this is like a losing move, but there is so many, both of them, that's white. White playing here is like losing move, and black's playing here is like losing move. And the connection of 3 stones. But this is because in first place, it's already here. Black move here, losing move, wrong evaluation. But white almost the same evaluation is playing here. So that's crazy, but here now it's a good game for white according to AI. Okay, so that is here and here. Okay, nice. But yeah, I'm afraid that this attach not really what AI wants. This is more fighting from here, right? So the thing is here, because there is exchange for black, this is what I told you it's necessary to play something because, and still unclear because you cannot play this in Sente, So this is still, you can Atari and connect for white. So this is supposed to be a black attach here. But for white later, playing here, if black defend 8, black can get I shape, but if it's white play 8, it's false side. So this is just one eye in Gote in that case. And earlier, when you can Atori at 4, it's at least one eye here. And this can be, if you do it in Sente, if white needs to connect, you know, this is you can get 2 eyes. So that's a big difference. So if you play like, if 2 is Atori, white connects, and black here, white connects, you can play there. And if white tried here, this is, you can just cut and kill this. Exchange of 2 stones here. You can be okay to give this, to catch stones here in exchange of 2. This can be fine. So you're supposed to get no time. And this is not really the best way according to AI. And that's really aggressive for black here. So, oh, that makes the game close again. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, but it was here. Truth is not too bad for black here. Because white play here is so safe about that. And this is the AI says black should just play here to secure life, it seems. And this is close game, but AI says 55 for black. And the move here is losing 20% win rate. But anyway, the situation from here. So why there is kind of mistakes for AI every moves is because here it's based on wrong evaluation of black here and following the same ID. Reading doesn't change, and white the same, and white the same. So they don't really get okay because. According to AI, it's not okay for both of them because they get strong evaluation in the start of this. So there is a white here, and that goes for a big trade. Or what's happened here? So black securing life almost. I say almost because this is, oh no, this is eye shape. Oh. Okay, it's alive for black, but there is a cut, right? She connects, he connects, sorry. If there is a way to, no, this is 2 eyes, right? But you can't connect this. Black's playing here, you can cut. Black's playing here, you can cut. So you can't connect. White will need to secure life for top side at some point. Black play there, okay. White defend here. It's necessary to defend life for this. Black's playing here. Okay. Black's playing here first. Nice. So this cut, okay. Black will collapse here. Sansan. Okay. So now white played here. So 3 stones are dead, okay? The corner, if you play this, is super safe. This is you need to secure life, of course. And I think a white here is just you need to answer, but it's alive. So white's blocking here. Black answer, and yeah. This is, I was thinking maybe he needs here. Maybe there is a kill. And of course it's losing too much for black. And white here, is it white going to kill something? White's playing here, so of course here the cutting stone is dead here. You can't save. So black's playing here. And white needs to answer something here, right? And answering here I think important. And there is still chance to do something in the corner, right? So black's playing here, white has to connect. But okay, why connect that way here? Because there is a Mei. Black here, white here, right? Yeah, okay. And still remember the eye shape here. I think there is one on top. But if you give white Sente here, this can be no eye shape. So connects. Black's playing here. Why black's playing here? It's first because white almost needs answer. I mean, Maybe here there is a chance. White's safe, right? I mean the cutting stones here. About the group here. So what happens if here? Do you get 2 eyes for black? If you don't, black disaster, right? If you kill all this. But this is this is eye shape. Oh yeah, you need because you don't get the placement here. So probably 2 eyes for black. And so this black move, white's tenuki, consequences here. Let's say like white here. Black can play 2 here. If you take, there is a connection with that array. If you play there, you connect, and now you are dead. So this is like you connect stones instantly for black. I think it's white suffers a lot from this. So it's supposed to be defense, but white didn't. White played there. So this is because there is attach, and attach can go for kill everything. So black answer. And white must be careful here. How many eye shape, you know? So this, I think white has to play here because this will force black here. Of course, black can exchange 1 time here, but you still need here anyway. And this connection force to play there. And so, because black didn't just capture 2 stone is just 1 eye. So black needs to connect to get eye shape. And this way with 1 and 3, white gets second eye shape on the top here of this group. And now white can still answer. Black had no time, you know, to play the when there is white 1. Black had no time for here because this time you play white 3 and you kill the top in exchange. So you don't care about black, of course, for capturing 4 stones, but you don't care if you kill top. So white answers right now. Okay. Why not making a shape? I don't know. Anyway, this one's center, right? It's black not answering. There is trouble in the corner. So answer. And you can tenuki that one. Oh, if white solve this way, it's okay. You know, black alive here. Black alive here. And white's playing here. You need like this. Okay. And here, black to play. So maybe white's to play, sorry. So maybe white will fix around here. And is it enough? Maybe there is good good things to do, like connect here, maybe. Is it good to play there? It's big, right? It's big. You should be careful about eye shape is no problem here. And so the big question is, when white's tenuki, is there something here? You can just take. If it's here, something. This is something, this is something. You can play that way, and that way is, of course, no question. Yeah, okay, so you need to answer. So white play 1 move, okay. White play 1 move and black has time. So this is here, even if black play there. But I was thinking white will play the NA first. Because black here, white connects, black here. But here you can still connect, right? You can still connect. So you're fine. Black cutting here, you can still play this one. So black's pushing here. Yeah, white step back, black's pushing here, answer. And now black's playing here. Okay. So white's play there. Okay. There is a big fight here. Again, that's a nice cut. Of course, if I think this is like an amico for white, because black capturing, white losing nothing, and the profit of cut rate is big. And when you win the ko here, you know, what is winning the ko? Like, let's say black played something, and white's follow-up is to play there. And this is, you can catch a lot. So here, black's playing here, you need to make life. Okay, cut here first, okay, yeah, connect, and you need to make life. But this is, I think something's wrong, because here it's like a co-fight, and earlier, I think, you know, in the process here, it was here. If white played there, if black played here, Still there is, you need zero, right? You need zero anyway. But black needs zero. And is it? It's maybe no improve here. Still there is a trouble of this. But this is Miai, right? Yeah, there is a Miai. So I mean, if white played this and play like a game here, and now if here, you can still play Atari and connect. If black played here, you can still play cut, then play this for a shape. Correct? Well, or just connection here. This should be I shape anyway. Here, that's I shape. And I think this one also I shape here. This is I shape. And this one is no problem to why I cannot play there. Yeah. So, yeah. I think he's played too early. I will check what he says here. Oh, it seems white missed great opportunities. This is at some point when black played a push here, C18, it was like 93% win rate for white, but white answered with a block here, losing so much. Because still about the fight on bottom. And yeah, when black here, it's still good for white. Okay, but there is some... Oh, what a miss. That's crazy what happened here. So this is not so great, but okay, fine. And when black played here, so just before, it was like still close. 66% for white, about the win rate. But black should go for cut here, according to AI. And when black here, win rate for white improves by almost 30%. So it's 92% win rate for white. And white way of winning is just playing simple move Sansan. Because Sansan here, it's 100% alive. I think about the bottom. Blacks 2, you can cut with 3 with no trouble, okay? And here you can cut with no trouble. And this is, can you survive here? I'm not even sure you survive for black. So I think it's just easy, right? And white played this right now, makes a Sansan, but I'm not sure it's Sansan the great move. But here, instead of white winning by 92%, now win rate for white is 45, almost losing 50% win rate. And yeah, Sansan, AI says okay, but this is just... yeah, this is okay, I guess. It says good for black, yeah. And I think there is a misplay at some point. So here, the win rate for black is now even 72%. And it's a comeback from 92% win rate for white. So that's really crazy. And it's, you should not cut. Yeah, you should not cut. Just here. Where you should cut is here. Okay. And white will defend and black's here. And white will play Atari, and you will play this one. As this one, I think here that's a great all. A great SUG behind this, no? Here, okay, you can play there. But here, you know? This is you can't connect here. This is a cut. So what I says here, when there is 5, is you played 6, 7, 8, 9 here, and 10 to survive, you know, for white, because stones are cut. So white has to play like this, and I think it's a black 11, can be a big move at some point. Is it possible to connect? I guess no, because 12 doing the job, right? That's crazy. Here, but this one losing some win rate. And I think still not too bad. This is instead of 72 is like more 60%. And okay. Here, when white here is you still need to use some. Okay, you should play this exchange first. And the truth is already alive after this. 1 for 2, black and white cannot kill this because there is shortage of liberties on 2 stones. So AI says you can just play 3 here. And this is, yeah, important to play it 4 according to AI. Black will exchange 1 time here, but after black forced to connect, you know? And you don't connect here right now, but at some point connect is just Sente for white. Capture for black is too small right now. And anyway, what you need is to connect the 3 stones here. And after, black just, you know, this group needs to increase, and this can be advantageous for black. But when black's defend here, this became closer, like 50-50 instead of advantageous for black. And okay, what should do white? Because here this white is losing something here. Looks like a Tesuji, but it's not. And why? It's AI says here, white should play 1 for 2 before playing this. And this is your needs here. And forced to make life here. And I think it's about to play here soon. What is... And now, okay. Only after this exchange, play there. And there is here. So the move order, you know. You need a Sente exchange first. And there is a black here. No, but here AI says black should cut. Okay. Okay, it's so losing like 10% to play there instead. Crazy. And oh, but that's so crazy. Here the white move is giving the lead back to white, to black, sorry. What is so... Why is so messy? Of course here, I think the situation here, it's super big to play there. So you need to play that exchange here anyway. So AI says you played 1, there is a black move here. And then here, and this time you play this one. So still about the move order, I think difference is not so big. It's like the half point difference. But yeah, I think this is here. When there is a situation of black here. So maybe here, it's more proper to play here. Because I think the shape like this can be better for white. But anyway, it's important to play this one, I think. So I will check that. Yeah, okay, there is some fight here. It seems to say okay here. Okay. So for black playing here is losing so much. So because before playing that move here, win rate for black is 60% here. Black alive here. Black solves everything, I guess. And AI wants to just... you play the push here, okay? And you play this one. Because, you know, making life here, why not? You don't need to connect if you make life. And there is that thing here. You play this, I think it's the preparation for coup. You play this one. And this is the end of AI variation. So just play some Sente exchange here. And this one, I'm afraid that's losing Sente. Because here, it's losing 36% win rate. So that's a really big one. That is white. Yeah, white plays okay. Okay, but here when there is this black, he says you can just play here for white. Better than game. And so here. And I think the game became good for white after this. Yeah, okay. So let's see, but disco fight is impossible to lose, and anyway, that move leads to some Sente black to capture. So if black keep trying to make it go here, the thing is, when white's here, you need to connect here, okay? Because what happens if you don't? And try to catch here, this is Atari, and you catch 2. So you're safe, okay? So he needs to defend. So you takes. But next cut read for white is to play there, because black needs to connect to survive. If black played here, the truth is there is a play here to make maybe I shape kind of fast here, or at least it should be I shape here. Not really, yeah, not really, but let's say you play there. Black may play this one, but yeah, here, 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 here. You are losing fast, I think. Atari takes, and you know you're short about the liberty. So if you are losing the group, impossible. So there is many co-treats. So black play this one, and white able to play here, black should connect. And now if white connects, it's 2 eyes here. So white played here first, returning to make life, and black answers here. So this is easy way to secure. No, it's not really securing, my bad. So fine for black. Yeah. But yeah, I think this move is like you need to answer. And if he answers like this is I shape. So I think there is really easy options for I shape. So if you played here, there is here. But this time when you connect here, if you remove I shape at 4, 5 became I shape. And if you played here, this is I shape here. So not difficult, okay? So white play this one. White play this one. Black here. White connects. So this is you need like to defend. But if you defend here, there is a push. There is a Atari here. And this is a great cut. So if you played here, you're satisfied. So black here. White connects. Blacks to connect. Now white connects to secure I shape. So this is white managed to reduce so much here. And how many I shape for black here? This is a 4 side, there is 0 I shape here. So he needs 2 eyes here. And if white plays first, it's not, right? Okay, this is Sente, of course. It's you had no time to play there. As of course black here will survive. I can't imagine black is not. So white answer, black here, answer, connect, and time to make a shape. Yeah. And this is white supposed to be better, and disco fight definitely good for white. Now this is threatening to kill black, as black solved, white played here. This is kill on co-fight. So okay, there is co-fight, but now just played here maybe enough, or there is other moves. I mean, this is a Sente move. Can this be Sente? No, it's not. But there is a move in bottom left. Yeah, there is definitely move in bottom left. Like, when you played here, this is, you need to... Defense with 7 is not working, you need here. Maybe you can play the inside. Try to play inside. This thing is, here, 8 is leading to a Seiki position here, right? That way. It's not the good start, my bad. My bad, it's here, start here. My bad. So it's that way here. That's so, answer, take the ko, and if I capture here, it's so big. So here, okay, answer, and now black resigned here. Okay. Because, okay, she takes the ko, but what profit for black? There is... Black will not really get profit. It's white answers to everything, and white will make you profit.